Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Fetch Quest podcast, where we talk about video games and more. I'm your host Connor, and I'm joined by my fellow co-host Liam.
Connor, stop right now. We gotta get it here out of here.
And that was annoying. And I'm joined by my co-host Liam.
What is going on? I think I'm gonna be sick.
And I'm joined by my co-host Liam. And I'm joined by my co-host Liam.
I understand it all, Connor. The secret of the universe has opened themselves up to me. I have reached Nirvana.
What?
Connor, we must talk about perfection in its truest form. Outer Wilds.
Well, I'm so down for that, Liam. But yeah, today we are going to be talking about Outer Wilds. This is a very difficult game, I think, to talk about because anyone who has played it, as me and Liam have, know that it is incredibly peak, just so good, and it's really hard to talk about the game without spoiling it.
It is, and I'm understating it when I say this. It is life-changing.
I agree.
This game is genuinely one of the greatest experiences that a human being can have. And
I like it really does. To anyone who hasn't played it, it does really sound like just generational glaze, but it is true.
it's not even glaze. It's just real.
It's just facts. It's just a fact.
The game is one of the it's one of those games that you can really only experience once, because this is a game that after you are done with it, it will just sit with you for years. I beat this game back in 2019, and I still think about it constantly.
Yeah. I can actually. I beat it a lot more recently. But I can actually check when I beat this game. I beat this game last year in February, and everything Liam says is true. Like, there have been just a lot of times where I think back on this game, I'm like, wow, this game is really fucking good.
And now you're probably wondering, what even is this game? And I'm going to preface this right now. Before we start, what we're going to be talking about isn't spoiler heavy, but I still recommend going into the game as blind as can be. So maybe save this and then watch it after you've beaten the game, because then you'll go, wait a second, this was so good. I can't believe I've spent my entire life not playing this game. And the people who have played this game are right now nodding along and agreeing with me, because everybody who plays this game all has the same collective experience of peak.
Yeah, I mean, there's just it's such a dilemma because there's so much to talk about, but you can't talk about much because it's either you spoil someone or you just are preaching to the choir.
So yeah, you either sound insane or you ruin the experience. There's no in between.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm so
but
fine with sounding
we
insane, because
yeah
this game
we
is
are
that
going
good.
to we are going to try our best to explain this game in a way that sounds appealing without spoiling it. And we will not be going over anything we deem spoilers, which, Liam, I think me and you can agree would be like, what, like anything past like 5 to 10 hours would be a
I will
spoiler.
say, whenever I'm going to talk about, my thought process for spoilers is just getting deep into any of the planets. Or
Yeah, I think I can agree with that.
like if we start talking, like, that's why we're not really going to be talking about too much lore, because the lore and the story is so incredibly deep that it will
In multiple ways.
it will just be impossible to talk about. So we're gonna start
Yeah.
off just with
So
the general
the synopsis,
gameplay
yeah, like I was
loop.
gonna say like I was gonna say like a that's a great joke. I say let's just go over a quick synopsis real quick. So
Yes.
in Outer Wilds, you are a little dude, little astronaut dude, that belongs to a race of aliens that live on our planet, and your whole your entire race is very much a it is very much tied to like space travel and exploring the universe, your universe. And you play as the newest astronaut in the space program, and you go through a bunch of stuff, and then you go out and explore
Yes.
until
Sorry. Uh,
oh, I was
I
gonna say
I will I will
you're
I
fine.
will I will carry on. You go into the world, and by the way, as soon as the tutorial is done, free reign. You can go wherever you want, and it is
Literally anywhere.
so cool. Technically, if you wanted to, you could go straight to the end of the game from the
Mm-hmm.
start. But the only thing holding you back is knowledge. That is the only caveat
Knowledge.
for this entire game, is just having the knowledge. And the entire
Yeah,
game
this is
is
like
a
a
pursuit of knowledge.
I would say this is like a it's definitely a puzzle game. I don't know if I call it open world, but it's definitely a puzzle game.
Open system.
Open system, yeah. An open system puzzle game. I like that.
Yes, but so the big thing, this is very early on in the game, so I don't feel that bad about talking about it.
I mean, I think it's like
Um,
what, like 5 to 10 minutes into the game.
yeah, um, 20, 20 minutes after you set off and explore, or if you somehow fail before then, which is very easy to. When I first played the game, I didn't get off the starting planet. I crashed. Um, the universe, the entire universe, will reset. So
and by that we mean it the sun explodes.
the sun will literally explode, and you are sent back to right before your first adventure. So the gameplay loop is exploring all these planets within a time frame where it's real time. By the way, a real 20 minutes will pass, and then the universe will reset. So you have 20 minutes to go anywhere in the world and try and like piece together the story and like figure out
And the
how
puzzles.
certain puzzles work, and then you'll reset and go back, and now you might have some new information, or you might have a new like area that you want to go to. So
Yeah,
the game
and
is
the
very, it does not hold your hand in the best way possible, because this entire
yeah,
game is just saying
because
the universe is
well,
your oyster, go and explore.
yeah, and it's like it's not like it completely leaves you alone to like because one of my favorite parts about this game is that you have these two pieces of equipment. You have a scanner and a like a catalog like system in your ship. And what these do is that they allow you to scan like different things and learn about them, whether it's on the different planets or different parts of the puzzles. And then you go and into your cattle in the ship, and you can catalog like different things, but you can also see where certain pieces connect, which can help you solve puzzles further. And it's a really cool system. I really enjoy how it's implemented, because it's like Liam said, it's it's hand holding, but like it's like if someone was like holding your pinky basically.
Yeah, it's giving you a push in the right direction sometimes, and I absolutely adore that, because you're never, I don't feel like you're ever at a loss. There's always something to explore. There can be times where it's a little confusing, but that's usually just because you haven't pieced together the information, because the game treats you like you're smart, and I love that. I love that the game
Yeah,
treats you like a smart human being who is capable of figuring out the answers. And so
I
that's why
love games that do that as well,
uh, this
because
this this game, and most puzzle games, but specifically this game, I will think less of you if you look up a guide.
yeah, um I will say there was one time I looked up a guide, but it's because I got stuck in like physically stuck in like a planet thing. I can't remember exactly where it was, but it turns out that I kind of just like got somehow I got bugged into the wall, and I was like, is this intentional? Okay, a guide wouldn't be like the right term. More of like, hey, has anyone else encountered this?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
there a way out?
that is completely separate. I'm talking like, oh, I don't know where to go. I'm gonna search up where to go next. Like that, I won't say like I get some people might need that, but the game the game gives you all the tools, and I think
Yeah,
it is
it gives you.
completely
Yeah,
understandable to maybe get a little stuck, maybe get a little frustrated if you're like you feel like you've stagnated.
I think okay, here's my take on it. I think if you're really stuck on something, it's okay to look up that specific part because sometimes all someone needs is just a shove in the right direction and then everything clicks.
Yeah,
I will look down upon you if you play this game and you're just having a walkthrough beside you the entire time.
yeah,
If you're
no,
doing
I
that, like
that's for every game though. Like don't not do play the game. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like
just play the game. Just explore.
if you play the game yourself, you will find that you really don't need a guide. But if you get really stuck and you need a guide, it's fine. But back to the gameplay, the exploration is the main caveat because there's a bunch of different planets in the game that you can go to. All of them are technically accessible, but some of them are like really dangerous. Some of them are very like some of them you might go to the wrong time, and that's one of my favorite mechanics of this game is because time passes, certain planets will either
Yeah,
close
every
off or open
like
up
almost
depending on the time of the day
yeah,
in
that's
the
what I
game.
was gonna say. Almost every planet has a time-based gimmick. I think the only one that doesn't is like one, and that there's a good reason for that.
Yes.
Because it is very dangerous there. But almost every planet has a time-based a mechanic involved with them. I think probably the earliest planet most players go to, Brittle Hollow. Um, its whole mechanic with time is that, as the name suggests, every, however, as time continues on, more and more of the planet falls apart and falls into this black hole at the center of the planet. Um, and so you have to be really quick to like explore it when it's completely um complete, and find the clues and stuff there, or else you're gonna miss out on certain details and stuff.
Yes. And so many of the planets have very cool mechanics like attach them, like with Brittle Hollow, like with Giant Deep. But all of the planets also feel like they they make sense in the universe too, like why this is happening to them. And I think that's a really small but really important part is that the places feel like they could exist in this universe, and going to them is so fun because the ship, I love controlling the ship in this game. It's such a fun experience where
Yeah.
you like trying to land is so funny in this game because I don't remember the amount of times where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to this planet, I'm gonna get some new lore, I'm gonna learn how to go do this, and then I fail the landing and I die.
That happened to me a lot too, because there were so many times where I would try and like ease onto the surface, and I'd be like, okay, easy, easy, and then I would like try and like push myself down a bit, to like land a little faster, and then I would do that and like it just explode. It was so funny.
Yeah, it
And
is. Oh,
I
sorry.
do
Go.
like that. I was gonna say I do like that. Like, there's just so many like little mechanics here because, um, like it's your ship is your main thing. You have to take care of it and stuff like that. Um, but and so you can fix it because it will take damage, and so you can fix it and repair it with different tools and stuff like that. And I think that's really cool. Um, and for me, this game really understands the appeal of like space, of traveling through space, due to all the like the little mechanics that it adds to make the ship feel like a real like an alien spaceship and how it would work.
Yes, but it's also because of the hub world, or Timber Hearth.
Yeah.
And I think that's the name.
Yeah.
Timber Hearth, the hub world. It's it's an alien species, but they feel like it's very quaint. Like everybody's super nice. They're super friendly with each other. The spaceship feels like it feels kind. I love calling it, like, it feels a little homemade, like the ship, like, especially with how it
Yeah.
looks. The Outer Wild ship is so quaint.
It's
Um,
charming.
it's a very charming ship. I love how it looks in the game. It's got like big water bottles on the top, and like a broken satellite dish. It just it looks great. It feels really good to maneuver. And the inside, oh my goodness, the inside is, it feels so lived in, because there's a bunch of like camping equipment. You're like you're
Yeah.
um it's got wood on the inside, which you wouldn't expect of a ship. Like, the entire interior is wooden, and so it just has a very good feeling of like hominess in a spaceship, of all things. So
Yeah.
whenever the spaceship whenever you lose the spaceship or it crashes, I at least felt a little sad.
Yeah, it almost feels like a companion almost cuz like
It's
it's
like the
got this like
companion
giant
cube from
yeah,
Portal. It's like that feeling.
it's got this giant yellow like lens for the like a viewing thing, which kind of looks like, at least to me, I kind of see it as like an eye, like a giant eyeball. It's just it feels so much like a kid's toy in
and
the
you
best way possible.
and you spend so much time in the ship. I mean,
Yeah.
that's where you start every day. So the ship being such a lived in, good looking piece of equipment, it felt like a friend. It was on you. It was there for most, if not all, the journey. There for the entire journey, basically. You cannot be separated from the ship, because you cannot leave Timber Hearth without this ship. And so I really like the ship mechanics in this game. I loved having to land. I love the I love the steering. I like the little computer that helps you out on your journey. It's just a really, really good mechanic of the game, because it's such a core mechanic. And
Yeah.
it interacts with the world so well, where there have been times where on Brittle Hollow, like Connor said earlier, it will, like, pieces of it will start falling where my ship has fall. I've landed on somewhere without realizing that that part of the uh, ground was falling, and I lose the ship. And
It's really
there
funny.
was a I remember this very specifically, because it's one of my fondest moments of the game. I lost the ship, and I was like, oh man, I probably got like 3 minutes left. So I just started looking in space at all the other planets, and just was like appreciating it before, the sun
Yeah.
exploded and I reset. And it was just a really good moment of just appreciating like what this game had to offer,
Yeah,
because I
cuz like
got stranded.
even though this game has like a very like cartoony like art style, I'd say it's still so beautiful, man. Like there were so many times where like I would like make progress and stuff like that, but I was like, I don't really think I can make it to another planet and explore. So I would just like go as far as I could, turn around and just watch the planets and the sun move until it exploded.
Yeah, it's such a this game is I I'm it's melancholic, but it's also very like peaceful, where you
Yeah.
are alone in the universe for most of the game, but like you're also just with these planets, you're with nature, and like some of the time it's a really peaceful experience, just like flying to a planet. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't get boring for me having to like go to certain planets over and over again to like get new stuff, because I just the joy of the space travel there was just good enough for me. And so the exploration of this game, I genuinely think, is unmatched. Every time
I
I go
really
to a
do.
different planet, I is just like, wow, this feels amazing. I'm having such a good time with, like, I was just me and my thoughts of and this game, and it was all I needed because it's so good.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like the puzzles are great. The like the basic mechanics are great. The sense of exploration and gameplay are so great. And something else that's great is like the little side characters you meet, because like again, there's the story and lore of this game are very complex and deep in my opinion, and the characters kind of like I don't want to say take a backseat, but they aren't the main focus. But essentially, as we said at the beginning, um, you are part of a space program, and so when you leave and explore, you will find other astronauts of this space program who have like sort of taken like root on some of these planets. Sometimes literally, the moon of Timberhearth, called the Addle Rock, you can actually find a person there who has, again, this is very early, but you'll find another astronaut there who's managed to, uh, like grow his own like tree area, so he doesn't have to wear a spacesuit when when he's on the moon. It's really cool.
Yes. Oh man, I love just like getting these little pieces of other characters while you're exploring this planet, because like you do just get these like nice character moments where they're just like they talk to you about sometimes just nothing. Like they're just like, oh, how's it going? Like, what you doing out here? Like that kind of stuff. And they're I think my personal favorite is Gabbro,
Yeah.
um which you'll find on one of the planets. I won't say too much, but it's very like casual, and they are very knowledgeable about the game. And there's a line that in a different character, um where they're just like, yeah, Gabbro's really smart, and like I don't think they're a liar. They might be, but I don't think they are. But it's just such a like, you you spend so much time trying to get to this guy sometimes, that his like laid back attitude is just so like heartwarming for me for some reason. And
Yeah.
he also plays the flute.
I also like Gabbro because like there for reasons which I won't say, he also really understands this sort of or not situation, the sort of player, like because like you're you have dialogue options um with these characters too, and so like the main character as well sort of builds his or their own personality as well, and um I think it's like Gabbro especially like really understands the character on a different level, and I think it's really interesting to just watch those two interact.
Yeah, no, there's so many good, like, small characters in this game that just feel so alive, and they like make it makes sense for why they are where they are. Like Esker, is one that I really like. He's a funny little cowboy man.
He's a
Um,
silly little guy.
I think, is that the guy you were talking about on the moon of
uh
Timberheart?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, the characters in this game are like they're kind of simple. They have like a good amount of dialogue, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm very happy that um that the whole game kind of they just sprinkle them in. There's not like an overabundance of characters, but like every time you find a character, it's like a little reprieve, or like a little, oh great, they're kind of a push in the right direction sometimes, because um they will usually, you can find them with the signal scope, I think
Yeah,
yes, you can find them with the
that's what
signal
I was
scope,
gonna say too. Of like,
and it's just a good mechanic to find other people.
yeah, I think that's one of the. Again, this game just has so many cool mechanics that it really intertwines and connects to make to how I like to say it, to prod your curiosity. Like it's so good at just making you be like, "What's that?" or "How do I do this?" And when you realize it, it's like, "Oh, that's so cool." Like it's such a great puzzle game. It's also really great for someone with ADHD because there's always something to explore and something to do until you beat it.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion. I don't know if you
Oh,
can relate, Liam.
I can relate because this game is just it's incredible.
It
Uh,
really is. It's again, it's so hard to talk about. Like,
yes.
yeah, and something else I really want to touch on is how important music is in this game. Not just from like the soundtrack, which is great, but also from a gameplay sort of experience. So we talked about the signal scope earlier. Um, the signal scope essentially allows you to find other people on different planets, which is really cool. But every person on every planet has their own this unique thing of they each play their own instrument. So Gabbro plays a flute. Um, I can't remember. I know one of them plays a drum. Um,
One of them plays
one
a
of
banjo,
a
which
banjo.
um
That one's really cool.
the banjo is my favorite instrument from this game, and you
Yeah.
can tell just from the menu music. The menu music is, I've sat on that menu music and just like it has been one of the best things ever.
Yeah, it's great, man. It's so calming. Um, and then I think one of them plays the harmonica too, which which is really funny too. Um, but just I because like there are so many times where it's like, okay, I got to get to this person, so let me use the signal scope, and it's like, okay, while you're trying to look for him, it's like, well, where's the flute? Where's the harmonica? Where's the drum? And you're able to just follow that based on the music, and I think it's really cool.
Yeah, no, the signal scope is a really good mechanic because of how imperative the music is in the game. I think the like just all the different instruments too, they're all like very simple, easy to understand instruments, and they really add just so much ambience to the planets that
Yeah,
you
but
are a
it's
part of.
yeah, and it gives it's this own like sense of like the soundtrack has such a unique feel to it because it uses these like unconventional musics, because like when at least to me when I think of space travel and the music that accompanies that and like fiction and stuff like that, I think of like orchestral scores and stuff like that, like like think like Project Hail Mary or Super Mario Galaxy, like these big orchestral like scores, whereas with this it's like very I want to say like a very homey feel of like warmth that I get from this soundtrack. That
Yeah,
might just be though.
the the soundtrack, it's one of those soundtracks where I think the best way to describe it, and you might have to like bear with me there, it it sounds like a plate of like homemade cookies from your like mom or grandma. It's so comforting most of the time. And there's also some haunting music. Don't get me wrong, but most of the music is so nice and comforting that I like sink a little into myself because it's just like I just can feel my like self relaxing when I hear that banjo start kicking in, or whenever I'm just like drifting through space. It's so beautiful.
It really is. I think beautiful is the perfect like word for it. It's such a vibe.
It's and like the music is not that like complicated either.
Yeah. And again, I just really think that this game's incredible. Like, I think we've made that clear. We think this game's incredible, but I mean, like, how else to describe it? You know?
I think we can both like just kind of say that this game is genuinely like a it is it is a once in a lifetime game. And I think this might as well be my closing thoughts because I feel like we can't talk much more about the game without getting heavy into the spoilers. And this might be the biggest spoiler free game that I want people to experience spoiler free, because spoilers will change your experience of the game. Like that is a part of it, but like the game, I'm gonna just do my concluding thoughts. I think we're at that point, right?
Yeah, I think we're at that point.
All right.
Again, I don't think how I. There's only so much we can talk about before we end up either endlessly repeating ourselves or spoiling something.
Yes. So this game, like I said before, it will change your life. I have a different outlook on life now because this game has genuinely given me a lot. Gave me a lot to think about, and it made me realize something that it's just like we are who we are. We can't really change that. But there's nothing. There's so much that this game has to offer, and there's so much you can get from playing it, and I can't say much more than that. But like the the game itself is an experience. It's more of an experience than a game because when you are exploring these planets, going off into the unknown to figure out like the mystery of the whole game, you are so impactful to your own life, and this game has taught me that. And I genuinely don't think there will ever be another game that is like this. It is a perfect game in my eyes. It is one of if I think it's one of, if not the best indie game ever made. I have personal favorites over it, but like this is one of the most complete experiences in a game ever. And I will could not recommend this game more to people. It's probably my most recommended game because this is just such a truly unique experiences, and I just want more people to play it. I want more people to experience what this game has to offer because it offers so much.
Yeah. Um. I'll be honest. I don't know how to follow up with that. I could sing the praises of this game all day, and you know, I genuinely cannot think of a single flaw with it. I think the world it has built is so intriguing and interesting. I think that the the gameplay is great. The characters are great. The music's phenomenal. The sense of exploration and wonder that it gives the player is just unmatched in like any game. The only game that I think has ever come close to like matching that level of like exploration and wanting to explore everything is Breath of the Wild and like Tears of the Kingdom of like I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go here. Like and those games are open world games. This really isn't. It's still a big game, but it's like there's still this sense of like even though you're repeating the same cycle over and over, you still just want to do nothing but explore. Even if you've already explored most of the planet, you're always like there might be one little thing I'm missing or one little thing that I haven't unlocked yet. And I think it's just so magical. It really is. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I think I can say this. Liam can say the same. Um,
I have it currently as my fourth favorite game ever made, and honestly, after talking about it, I might replay it with the DLC because neither of us have played the DLC. I might replay it with the DLC, and I have a feeling it would move up because I'm at a very different part of my life now. It has been 7 years since I last played this game, and it has sat with me for that long because this
yeah.
game is just that. good, that impactful.
Yeah, I completely agree. Um, so I don't think I will replay it just because again I beat it a year ago, but right now it is sitting at number, which this is a little. I think you might say this is a little high. It's at number 11 right now, but it's got some really steep competition. Um, it's right now what is beating it is Mario Galaxy, Deltarune, Astrobot, Breath of the Wild, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 3 Reload, Celeste, Majora's Mask, and Phoenix Wright trilogy. Which, oh, and Hollow Knight. Those are, and I think Liam can say those are some really, really good games.
I think I've played almost every one of those games. I don't think I've played them all, but
I
I've
think the
played.
only one you haven't played right now is P3R and Majora's
I'm
Mask.
currently playing through P3R. I have played.
You are
Majora's
currently
Mask.
playing. Oh, no mind.
I've played almost every Zelda game.
Oh, that's right. I forget that Guy's the one that's uncultured.
Yeah, no. The games I have over Outer Wilds are Expedition 33, Red Dead Redemption 2,
Yep.
Persona 5 Royal, and
Mhm.
The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Yeah, those are some really good games.
And like I said, I think if I played Outer Wilds again, it might go over most some of those.
Yeah, this game is, I think, for me, it's just one of the best games of all time. It that's just without question. But I think the reason for me it's not higher is just because those those games above it, I have more personal memories. Like I've done playthroughs of them, or I've been deeply involved with like the fandom with those games, or it was like a childhood game. Like for Mario Galaxy, it's a childhood game, and so I hold a lot of nostalgia for that. And yeah, so I
Yeah.
think but
But
yeah,
we
I
can
think
both agree that this game is a 10 out of 10
I agree.
masterpiece.
It
Might
is.
be, I think,
I I
the
I
best
truly
game
can't think.
for exploration. I love
I
Breath of the
agree.
Wild, but I think this game has a little bit better
Yeah, again, the only reason Breath of
exploration.
the Wild, the only reason Breath of the Wild's above it in terms is not because of its exploration, it's because of its personal, how I feel personally about it,
Yeah,
or like the
but
personal memories.
not enough
But
about comparing the game because these games are completely different. Um,
yeah, I think
the
though,
game is an extremely unique experience, and
yeah, I
no two people will ever experience it the same way. Like the way I
yeah,
experienced it and the way Connor experienced it are
completely different.
completely different. Like we both we both probably went in completely separate ways of solving the puzzles and going
Yeah,
through
just because of how much freedom you have. Like you can
Yes.
go anywhere. If you wanted for your first thing, you can fly into the sun and die.
There
If
were a
that's how you want your first run.
couple days where a couple loops where I'd fly into the sun because I was like, oh man, I missed this. I'm gonna go fly into the sun now.
Yeah, and it's just such again. Please, how much is it with the DLC right now?
$22.78 on Steam.
Like, okay, that's a deal. That's such a good deal for this. A $22 for a life changing experience. Please go buy it, please. And even
Yes,
if you don't want the DLC, then just buy the base game, which is like $15.
it's $15, but I assume the DLC is really good. Apparently, it's like interwoven into the story, so you can experience the DLC while playing the base game, and it will not. It just adds. So I think we can
Yeah, who
both.
knows? Maybe me and Liam will make another video in the future where we cover the DLC because we'll do like repeat playthroughs.
Yes, I think I would be down because I wanna go back and play the DLC because uh I didn't even realize that the game had one. I will be honest because after you beat the game, you're just like, oh, that was that was something. That was something I will never get to experience again. And we said that so many times. I feel like we've repeated ourselves a lot, especially me. But that's just because this game is so deeply personal and so deeply ingrained in my psyche where it's hard to put it into words because this game is just beautiful. Like the best description of this game is just it's a beautiful experience. And I don't think there will ever be a game like it again. And that is okay because this game is perfect.
Yeah, I really just can't say more. I think we have kind of run our course, and
I will say this is the developer's only game. They cooked so hard on their very first game.
yeah, and I really can't wait. I can't wait to see more from this studio because I think they truly know what they're doing.
I I wonder if they're like working on a game.
I hope so.
I would love for more from this team. Thank you so much, Mobius, for what you gave us. Oh wait, they have worked on other games. Whoops.
Oh, our bad.
Yes. Anyways, play this game, please. That's all I can ask. It's so good. Um,
Please, please.
and then and
Um,
if you did listen to us and like came back after you beat the game when you watch this video, that would be even cooler.
that would be even cooler. And but with that being said, I think we call it here.
We will call it here. If you liked this video, please leave a comment about your experience with this beautiful game. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Both that, we have been Fetch Quest, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.